Every 4 years, the world stops for one tournament, played over 31 days, that generates more global attention than anything else in sport. FIFA reported that 5 billion people engaged with the 2022 World Cup in Qatar in some form, and that the final alone was watched by 1.4 billion people simultaneously. The 2026 edition in Mexico, Canada, and the United States expands that further than it has ever gone before. 48 teams, 104 matches, 16 host cities across 3 countries, and a tournament format that is genuinely more complicated than any previous version. So before the first ball is kicked on June 11th, it's worth understanding exactly how a team gets there and what happens when they do. The qualification process begins almost 3 years before the tournament starts, and it runs through 6 continental confederations: UEFA in Europe, CAF in Africa, AFC in Asia, CONMEBOL in South America, CONCACAF in North and Central America, and OFC in Oceania. Each confederation runs its own qualification format and earns a set number of places. 16 go to Europe, 9 to Africa, 8 to Asia, 6 to South America, and 1 to Oceania. The 3 host nations, Canada, USA, and Mexico, qualify automatically, which reduces CONCACAF's allocation from 6 to 3. The remaining 2 spots were decided by an intercontinental playoff featuring nations from multiple confederations competing for the final places, and were given to DR Congo and Iraq, and 4-time World Cup winner Italy was kicked out. By the time all 48 squads are confirmed, every team has earned their place through a process that started in 2023. Once the 48 teams are confirmed, they go into a draw. The teams are seeded into 4 pots based on their FIFA World rankings at the time of the draw. The 3 hosts, plus the 9 highest-ranked teams go into Pot 1, the next 12 into Pot 2, and so on. They are then drawn into 12 groups of 4, with 1 team from each pot per group, and no 2 teams from the same confederation can be in the same group, except UEFA, because Europe has 16 teams, and there simply aren't enough groups to avoid it. Each group then plays a mini-league. Every team plays the other 3 once, getting 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw, and nothing for a loss. The top 2 from each group advance automatically to the next round, and this is where the 2026 format introduces something new. 8 of the 12 third-place teams also go through, as the best third-place finishers across all groups. That means 32 teams reach the knockout rounds instead of the previous format's 16. And this is where the ranking rules matter, because finishing first rather than second or third in a group can completely change who you face next. If 2 teams finish level on points, the first tiebreaker is the result between them directly, then goal difference across all 3 games, then total goals scored, then disciplinary record, and finally FIFA ranking if everything else is still equal. 2 teams who fought for 2 years to reach the World Cup could be separated by their rankings. From the round of 32 onward, the tournament becomes a straight knockout bracket. Win and you stay, lose and you go home, no second chances. If 2 teams are level after 90 minutes, 30 minutes of extra time is played. If they're still level after that, it goes to a penalty shootout, which is exactly as nerve-shredding as it sounds, and has ended the World Cup dreams of some of the greatest teams ever assembled. Here is a thought. Before the tournament starts, pick 1 nation. Not your own, not the favorite, just 1 team you would love to see win a penalty shootout in the round of 32. Write their name down. Because when it happens, and it will happen, you will feel 10 times more invested than if you just watched as a neutral. Try it. Now let's talk money. Every team that qualifies for the World Cup gets a guaranteed $1.5 million preparation fee just for showing up. But the real numbers start stacking once you win matches. A team that gets knocked out in the group stage, finishing 33rd to 48th, takes home $9 million. A team that reaches the round of 32 but loses there takes home $11 million. A team that reaches the round of 16 takes home $15 million. The semi-final losers, the 2 teams who finish 3rd and 4th, take home $29 million for 3rd place and $27 million for 4th place. And the team that lifts the trophy? The World Cup winner takes home $50 million. That means a single match, the final, is worth a $17 million gap between the runner-up and the champion. 1 game, $17 million.